While this video will contain spoilers, the film has been out long enough that I feel fine with not putting spoilers in the title of the video. Mufasa, The Lion King. Universally negative ratings. Disney film. I watched it in cinema. Aaron Pierre did not know that's Beyonce's daughter. I also didn't know I was Madison Mickelson. Beyonce, Donald Glover, Billy Eichner, Seth Rogen, Keith David, who, I'll be honest, when I heard him, I was like, this voice is so fucking familiar. Who is this? Then I realised, yeah, it's Keith David. Dundee White Newton, Lenny James. I think the reason why I liked this, whereas most people didn't, I mean, you saw those ratings, is that, you know, the original Lion King has been out for 31 years now. And obviously you have people who seen it as a child and sort of grew up with it. I didn't. I literally started watching it 2 days ago. So I feel like I don't even know where I was going with that, but I know what I was going for. I just don't know how to express it. Even though I'd seen it more recently than these hypothetical people, I feel like they'd be able to point out the inconsistencies and flaws of this a lot better than I could, because it's just been in their memory for 30 years. But yeah, as someone who had only seen the original and the remake recently, I did quite like it. Like, it's very hard to do a film like this, because one, what do you show, what do you not show, and also how do we get to the point that we're at in the original film? Like, you can tell by the trailer and shit that Scar and Mufasa were or are friends, but then obviously in the Lion King they're enemies. How do we get to that point? And for the most part, the things that they've done, I thought was quite well done, but there were some that was shit. For example, Scar, or as he's called in the film, uh, what was it they called him again? Just can't find him there. They didn't call him Scar, and they called him someone else. What happens is that Mufasa is sort of torn away from his parents by a flood, and he's rescued by Scar and his family, his pride, all that. And Scar is supposed to be, he's supposed to become king after his dad dies. But there's these white lions, and they kill everyone in the pride bar Scar and Mufasa. And Mufasa is tasked with protecting Scar while they run away to establish a new territory and just ensure that the pride survives. And then they meet, what's her name? Sarabi. And Scar falls for her, but she falls for Mufasa because Scar is nothing special, whereas Mufasa is this. He's an absolute leader. He's smart. He's courageous. He knows what to do. And Scar doesn't like that, so he just betrays them. That was shit. That's just him being a fucking simp. What the fuck was that? Um, but what I liked was one, like at the end of the film, Mufasa knows that Scar betrayed him. The leader of those white lions is about to kill Mufasa. Scar jumps in, and that's how he gets the Scar, because the white lion was about to hit Mufasa. Scar jumps in the way, and that's how he got the Scar. And because he sort of sacrificed himself somewhat, Mufasa says that, right, I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to kick you out. But you're an outcast, basically. And I will no longer call you by your name from... And then Scar says, okay, from here on, call me Scar as a reminder of what I did. I like that. Like, it wasn't just... I had a feeling that the way that they were going to get it from being him going from whatever the fuck his name was to Scar was that it was just going to be a nickname because he got that Scar. And that's what was going to make him bitter. And yes, I'd rather have the fact that he became bitter because of that than what actually was in the film. But I'm glad that it wasn't just something as simple as a nickname. I'm glad that it was, remind me of the fucked up thing it did. So, to the diehard fans of the original, like, I don't see the problem with that one particular bit right there. So please, tell me what the problem is. I forgot to look when I was scrolling through here who voices. So, okay, I don't know this guy, Preston Neiman. He sounds like a woman sometimes, especially when he was singing. Oh, speaking of singing, I forgot to mention something. There's a bit of Hakuna Matata in this, which I was hoping that they wouldn't do, because I had a feeling that they would. Well, I don't remember the context of it, but the film goes between after the events of The Lion King, where what's his name? Rafiki is telling the story to Simba's son, like the story of Mufasa, and they get to a certain point in the story, and Pumbaa and Timon are like, "Oh, so Mufasa was also quite Hakuna Matata. Okay, let's hit it 1, 2, 3," and they sing the words Hakuna Mufasa. That is so fucking cringe. I think that's everything I have to say. Maybe it's because this is the only one that I've seen in the cinema, but the song is fucking beautiful. Like, goddamn.